on that mortgage, the total payment is 75 to 100% of the rents he collects, then I can get him a loan, right? Wow. So let me back up. And it's actually, as long as the rents, I'm sorry, I inverted it. As long as the rents are 75 to 100% coverage of the actual mortgage payment, you can get that loan. And so we're switching gears. It's a little bit more expensive, but as I told him, look, if you find a property, don't miss out on it. I'll refinance you later once your income comes back. And by then you have already accumulated what, $150,000 of equity.
Yeah.
Right. So look, we don't always get what we want, and things don't always happen the way we prepackage them. Right.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean you can't do it. There's
some people that want to go and work with a lender, let's just say through their bank, because they say, oh, it's convenient, right? I can just, jump in there. They have access to all my accounts. I get this preferred rate. As I mentioned, I initially had this idea as well when I was buying my first home. I thought the same way. And then, boy, did I realize, especially with my self-employed background, of how much of a mistake I made going that route. I think guys like you, it's like you guys are like an architect in a way to me. It's like, you can take this and you're just like molding it and just, you know what I'm saying? Like in a little, you see those ESPN control centers, right? Like you got all of these different gadgets at your disposal to help your client instead of pushing one or two products that an institutional lender might be doing, right?
Yeah, part of my job, and thank you for the segue, part of my job here is to constantly be looking for new lenders and investors who have maybe some creative programs, right? Like maybe a bank statement program if you're self-employed, or maybe somebody who has a lot of assets, but they don't have a lot of income because maybe they're a trust fund person, right?
Yeah.
I could do that deal as well. But again, these are things that we go out to seek. Why? Because we want it so bad, right? It goes back to that thing. You want it bad enough. And that's where we, the A team, come together to provide you solutions, right?
Yeah.
What's going on? Because look, the times are getting tougher. Let's not sugarcoat this. Inflation is at a 41-year high. CPI numbers just came out.
What are we at? 8.6%?
8.6. Yeah, 8.6%, the highest in 41 years, right? The 10-year Treasury this morning woke up, and the 10-year Treasury is at like almost 3.4%. It's over a 70 basis point rise